Well, good morning, everybody. It's Larry Steinhaus, and I am the crazy options trader and the crazy real estate investor. How cool is this? I've been wanting to do this comparison for a long time, Bitcoin versus stock options, and it was probably going to be more fun about a month ago when Bitcoin was up in the 15,000s, and before all the mess, and we'll talk about that in a little while. But I still want to do the comparison because I want to show you what I've done, what some people have done with Bitcoin, and talk about the real differences. Well, first of all, I just want to bring up the fact that, look, USI Tech and BitConnect were Ponzi schemes, and what that basically meant was they were taking money and they were paying out proceeds of the money to people from other people's money, much like Social Security, but that's a different topic. The problem was that they weren't regulated by the United States. The company was in Dubai, USI Tech was in Dubai anyway, and what a mess. A lot of my friends got burned on USI Tech, a lot of friends got burned on BitConnect. I heard that BitConnect is at least paying some people back or something. I'm not exactly sure what the details are, but at least something is going to happen with that. But here's the real issue, and you need to understand that Bitcoin is this, and USI Tech and BitConnect are this. They are very different, but they did affect each other. And one of the things that I've said to several people was that BitConnect and USI Tech, because of the way they were operating, they had to buy Bitcoin at the price that it was posted. So in other words, as soon as you put your money in, they were buying. So if Bitcoin was at, for example, 13,500 and they wanted to buy it, they had to buy it at 13,500. They couldn't wait for it to drop to 12,000. They didn't have a bank account to put it in to wait. So they pushed it up. So then if somebody asked for 13,600 5 seconds later, which is pretty much what Bitcoin does, as you know, it goes up and down so fast. What happens is, again, Bitcoin is gonna move very quickly because they have to keep buying at the top price. So now you got USI Tech out, you got BitConnect out. I'm not sure if there's other Ponzi schemes, feeding into Bitcoin. It could be not. Hi, Dave. I wanted to say hi. I see you're out there. Anyway, I wanted to, I'm not sure if they're doing the same, if there's going to be the same problems with some others. However, Bitcoin also, the newest thing is that, of course, a little over a month ago, I think it'd be 2 months ago, they started trading on the exchanges. And the difference with that now is there's more regularity to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin will probably bounce normally like a normal stock, although it's still moving very quickly and there's not a lot of volume, so it'll have its highs and lows. I'm going to tell you my prediction, and everybody out there is going to go, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But my prediction is Bitcoin by the end of February will be in the 7,000s. And that's fine. It is what it is. There's times to buy, there's times not to buy. And look, I'm a stock options trader. I read charts. That's how I make a living. I read charts. I've seen things in the charts. My friends, some of my friends have looked at this and they said, you don't know what you're talking about. You're out of your mind. And I'm like, what do you do? And most of them are shoe shine boys. Let me explain the shoe shine boy story. The shoe shine boy story was there's a legend. It's a Rockefeller was getting his shoe shined, and the shoe shine boy had no idea who he was. And he said, and the shoe shine boy was giving Rockefeller stock advice. And that's when Rockefeller realized, I better get out of the stock market, because if shoe shine boys are giving stock advice, it's time to sell. He sold everything, and then there was the crash of 29. Anyway, that's a legend. It's an interesting story. But the reality is Bitcoin has a lot and had a lot of shoe shine boys. Bitcoin may move into reality and may not move into reality. I don't know. I personally have no idea how I don't really understand Bitcoin well enough to tell you whether I think it's going to be the greatest thing or the worst thing. But let me tell you what I know. And what I know is stock options. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the comparison of the two. So let's see right here. If we go right over to the board, we go right here. So let's talk about, there we go, Bitcoin versus stock options. And I want to talk to you not much really about, how Bitcoin works or how stock options works. I want to talk to you about what I've done. And here's the first thing you need to know. Bitcoin, January 1st, 2017, was at 1220. I got to tell you, it ran up to 17,000 something. That's freaking remarkable. It is amazing. And if you were smart, you took your money out and you waited for a drop. That's how I buy stock options. I buy high. I'm sorry, boy, that's bad. I buy low and I sell high. And I sell high and then I wait for low again and I buy low and I sell high again. That would have been amazing, amazing, amazing. But if you didn't, which most people, what they're doing is they're buying Bitcoin, they're putting in a virtual safe, I guess, like you would do with gold or you would do with silver, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. I don't, like, again, I don't get it. But right now it's sitting, and this was when I posted this, was, I don't know, maybe an hour ago was when I wrote this slide. So who knows what it is now, because Bitcoin moves so fast, it could be 17 or it could be 9, I don't know. But this is what it was an hour ago when I posted this, and that's January 18th, 2018, if you're not watching this live. Here's what I did. I have several accounts, as you know, and my wife's account, she had $1,600 that she put in an account. Well, I turned that account into real money of $17,566 today. So as of today, that account is $17,566. Now, this is really impressive. This is really impressive. I don't care who you are. These are both impressive numbers, and nothing's wrong with them. The reality, or the question you have to ask is, can this happen again? Can you go from 11,000 to 110,000 in 365 days? Okay, I'm not telling you I'm going to go from 17,000 to 170,000 in 365 days. My wife will be really happy if I can. But I believe that I can make more money on this 17,000 by trading stock options than you can make on this 11,000 by sitting in Bitcoin. I'm not bashing Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, I bashed USI Tech and I bashed BitConnex to all the people who tried to get me into it a few months ago because I knew what it was. But Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin stands alone. And then there's also the blockchain technology, and the blockchain technology stands alone. I'm not sure where to invest in blockchain technology yet. I'm not so sure it's in the coins itself, but it may be, it may not be. But again, look, I'm a stock options trader. I stay here. People try to get me into other things like Forex. Forex is not much different than stock options, but I don't want to do it. So it's not my thing. So again, I'm saying flat out that if you want to be in Bitcoin, that's great. Be in Bitcoin. Be a little wary because its volatility is insane. But I got to tell you, stock options are also risky. And if you want to know more about stock options and how to invest in stock options, by the way, you need to know that last year I made $255,000 trading stock options. I put $100,000 in an account and made $255,000 trading stock options. So I'm playing with real money. I'm not playing with $100 and turning it into $500 and going, woo! I'm talking about real money here. This is real money. And this is how you make money. You make money when you make it serious. Hi, Christine. I see you said hi. Also, so far this year, now, I got to be honest, I'm impressed by this number myself. It's January 18th, 2018, and so far this year I made $57,000 trading stock options. I'm like blown away by this. I'm like really excited about this. $57,000, and we got some really cool trades that we're in right now that I think are going to blow it away in 2 weeks because earnings season is coming, and we'll talk about that. But look, I want to talk to you real quick. I got a one-day intensive this Saturday. Go to realestateretreats.com, sign up right now because there's still room. I'm buying breakfast and I'm buying lunch. You come, you have a nice breakfast, we have a nice lunch. I talked to you all day about stock options, how to make money in real estate. If you haven't signed up for this, there's still room. There's about 6 or 7 seats left. And I promise you I'll find you room if you're the 8th or 9th. Don't worry about it. But show up, sign up for this right now because you're going to learn some intense stuff. Look at this. First of all, I don't know if you can see this, but here, this is Paul. He was like so excited. He became a student of mine. and within weeks, he writes, this stuff is fun. And I said, wait, it gets better. Wait till it goes the other way, because he was making so much money. I'm like, calm down. Sometimes it doesn't go that way. And then he goes, 2 for 2 for so far, getting out right now. Almost doubled what I started with. I just made 40%. I need to find a new one to get into. Looks promising. 2 trades up 90%. This is no joke. This is Paul. He sent this to me without, unsolicited. Here's Eric Bell when we were doing the real estate retreat. He says, I'm so glad I met you. I haven't had a loss as long as I stuck to your rules. Can't wait for the seminar. And look, this is the truth. Eric Bell's been a student of mine for a year. He used to trade stock options by himself. He didn't know what the heck he was doing. I started teaching him. I showed him my rules. And boom, he started making money. All right? Let's go to the board real quick. Nothing really happening right now. Well, there's lots of things happening right now. The problem is we're in kind of like nowhere man land for some of these stocks. Facebook, you could still get in before earnings. I'm telling you, if you can get in below 177 still, and it may happen, my actual next number is 172 because I jumped in yesterday. If you can get out at 193, you'll make a lot of money. Earnings are coming in January 31st. Good time to get in. But I would buy into June expiration date. So some of you people and my students know this already. These are all the stocks I'm following. I'm not going to go through them one at a time. You could read them on the board yourself. You need to understand, again, that you would understand this more if you're a student of mine, or if you even come to the seminar on Saturday. You'll learn a lot more about this and what this all means. It's earnings season. Oh, man. Look, honestly, if you if you want to make money in stock options, the next 2 weeks is the time to make a lot of money. Now, I made $57,000 so far this year. I actually think I can make that again in the next 2 weeks. I don't even care if I only make 20. It's fine with me. But think about that. That earnings season is coming. It hasn't even come yet. And that's how good the stock market has been, or the stock options have been to me so far. So that's that. One more time. All-day retreat this Saturday. Come. Just come. I'm buying you breakfast. I'm buying you lunch. Look, fill the audience. I don't care if you become a student or not. Have fun. Fill the audience. Get a free breakfast. Get a free lunch. I like to talk to people. I don't want to just talk to myself. Although sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself when I talk into the camera, but I don't want to talk to myself. I want to talk to an audience, and it's lots of fun. The audience is interaction. The audience is question. I'll bet you have at least 3 questions on stock options that you could bring to the audience and help them learn. So show up Saturday. Sign up right now. Do it, do it, do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. Isn't that a song or something? I don't know. I think that's a song. I think that's something important. But, I don't know much about music, so it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for today. I want you all to have an awesome, profitable day. I'll see you at the seminar on this Saturday, and I'll have my bagels for you, and my cream cheese, and some other cool stuff, and some really good food. My wife Linda, she gets the best food. I don't even know where she gets it from, but everybody comes to the seminar, they're like, wow, this is really good stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't even know where it came from. Sayonara.